Now, a child welfare system task force met in Topeka yesterday where it was revealed dozens of foster children are believed to be missing.
KENNETH's Monica Castro joins us with more from that meeting. Good morning, Monica.
Good morning. The discussion yesterday was revealed more than 70 foster children are believed to be missing. During the meeting, Senator Laura Kelly asked about 3 sisters who disappeared several weeks ago from their foster home in Tonganoxie. The Secretary of the Kansas Department for Children and Families admitted not knowing about the case and said she couldn't discuss specific cases. Kelly says as the head of the agency and the custodian of the children, the Secretary of DCF should have known. Kansas's foster care system is run by contractors KVC Health Systems and St. Francis Community Services. The system is overseen by the DCF. The Topeka Capital Journal reports that between the agencies, about 75 children are missing. It's believed many of the foster kids who run away return to the homes they were originally taken from. Now, the task force was set up last year to try and improve the massive state's agency's effectiveness in protecting and handling abuse and neglect cases around Kansas. Live in the studio, Monica Castro.
Out of sight, out of mind, 70+ kids missing from state foster care and no one stopping it. Lawmakers are shocked to learn that 70+ children have gone missing from the Kansas foster care system and no one has stopped it. By J. Sermopoulos, October 13, 2017. Topeka, Kansas. A shocking report out of Kansas highlights an extreme disconnect between government, the Kansas Department for Children and Families, DCF, which oversees foster care in the state, and the private foster care contractors that the state utilizes to place foster children and oversee their direct placement within foster homes. There are at least 70 missing foster kids missing in Kansas, according to information provided by foster care contractors during a legislative oversight panel hearing this week. The information was provided as part of a response to questions related to the case of 3 missing sisters, ages 12, 14, and 15, who went missing in August, and police believe ran away. KVC Kansas, one of the foster care contractors, said it has roughly 38 missing children. The other company, St. Francis Community Services, said 36 in its system are missing, according to KENNETH. Senator Laura Kelly told the Child Welfare System Task Force that she was flabbergasted after contacting the Kansas DCF about the sisters' disappearance from a Northeast Kansas foster home, after incredibly, Secretary of Kansas DCF, Phyllis Gilmore, told Senator Kelly that they knew nothing about the missing girls. Advertisement. Gilmore admitted not knowing about the case, Kelly said, adding that the Gilmore is not simply the head of Kansas DCF, but also custodian of these children, and she should have known. Although legislators expressed dismay over the missing foster kids, Chad Anderson, chief clinical officer at KVC Kansas, told the task force that the number of missing kids in Kansas represented about 1% of the foster care population, which is on par with the national average. Anderson acknowledged that private contractors were not fulfilling their obligations as custodians of the foster kids. I don't know that we as contractors have shared as much in terms of missing youth and the day-to-day as we probably should, Anderson said. According to a report by Time. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services reports that during the federal government's 2015 fiscal year, about 4,600 children in foster care were listed as runaways, or 1.1% of the nearly 428,000 total. Kansas had almost 7,100 children in foster care in August, so the number of those missing is about 1%. Gilmore said that while she couldn't comment on the missing sisters, in many cases, foster children simply go back to their own biological families or with other people they have a significant relationship. So it isn't always a tragedy, but some certainly can be, and that's why we have to take it all very seriously, Gilmore said, according to KENNETH. Senator Kelly disagreed with her assessment, noting that's not good since they were initially removed from the home for a serious reason. Chairman of the task force, Representative Steve Alford, said after the meeting he wasn't really surprised and noted the broken nature of the foster system. There's a break between DCF and the contracting, Representative Alford said. Once the children go from the court into the possession of the secretary, she hands them off to the contractors and it's their responsibility. You know, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind in a lot of aspects. The Child Welfare System Task Force was set up in 2016 as a means of trying to make the agency more effective in handling abuse and neglect cases, and in protecting children. Hopefully, the fact that Task Force Chairman Alford clearly recognizes the systemic failure of the foster care system will precipitate a change in daily operations and protocols. There should be no breakdown in communication between the state, DCF, and their hired proxies in the private foster care industry when it comes to a missing child. The fact that vulnerable kids are being treated with an out-of-sight, out-of-mind attitude speaks to the systemic failure within Kansas state private foster care system. If these kids are slipping through the cracks, and virtually nobody in a position of stewardship seems to take responsibility or care, is the system really built to help these kids at all, or is it simply another case of crony capitalism, similar to the private prison industry?
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com, where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. It is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give. But there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is. And they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.